Okay, time to grade the decks. My daughter just brought me a piece of chocolate cake, and I have no shame, so I'm going to eat it while I'm doing this. Mm, pretty good. Pretty good. Start with Wiki. Don't like Blessed Tome. I actually kind of like Thought Destroyer. Cursed Reanimation is a skip for me. I wouldn't use that. I don't think. It's only really great, I think, when you res the Fisher Worm. He's only got one Fisher Worm. Longsword, not a huge fan of. I do kind of like the Fey Mischief Tainted Amulet combination, but you got to get a little lucky there. Worm eggs, I don't know, man. I just not really a fan. Although, I may need to rethink that a little bit. They're useful as a blocker because you can't just get rid of them. They're cheap, so I don't know. All the rest of the stuff's pretty standard, pretty great stuff. I really like Big Game Hunter. There was one moment. Was it this tournament? Did I pass on a Big Game Hunter? I can't remember. Cleanse is great. Um, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm not a huge fan of. So, but it's not bad. It's not a bad deck. I mean, you can play with this. I'm going to give it like a B minus. ZDT. All right, let's take a look here. So Exalted, of course, is a monster card. This line is all pretty good. Rampant Flames, I'm not a huge fan of, but can work. Holy Bolt is actually pretty nice. Dirty Fuel is nice. Cleanse, Monoflask. These are all good. Young Giant's no good, but the rest of this line is great. This line is all pretty good. Berserker Gnome is iffy at best. Woodland Mystic that's an okay card to play. Pretty solid, but not like necessarily an amazing deck. So I'm going to give this a B. Alright, so here's my deck. Dim Rip is great. Call to Arms. You guys know how I feel about it. I actually kind of like it. Can be quite useful. Smother's great. Elemental Bequest. I never got to use it, but it's awesome. I would have loved to have dropped a Guardian of the Old Gods and then like Elemental Bequest into a Fire Shot Archer that's already on the board or something. It would have been awesome. Costs a lot of mana, but it would have been cool. Didn't work out though. Um, I'm close to the point where I may not pick Guardian of the Old Gods next time I draw it. I just don't. I mean, it's hard to pass up, but I can't think of a time where it's turned the tide of the game for me and made it to where I've won. Usually, by the time you're down to 8 health, you don't have 10 mana lying around. The removal is okay. Some of this removal is just okay. And creatures are pretty okay. I'm going to give this a B as well. I'll give it a B plus just because there are some pretty cool cards in here. All right, Nabaxon. Let's see what we got here. Transmutate is really nice. Swap is really nice. The Titan's Visage are, above average. Disintegrate is great. Spark is pretty good. Holy Bolt, Baleful Mist, all good. Armor, not a huge fan of. Steel Titan and Drillbot Mechanic are both monster cards. Hellions great. Grave Robber great. Armadillo, not a huge fan, but it can be effective. Loveborn Shaman, it's an interesting card. Can work really well. Where I really like Lavaborn Shaman is when you pair it with stuff that has reassemble or with eggs, because you can keep the Lavaborn alive. You keep pinging the enemy every time a creature comes into play. Spine Batrider's okay. All of this stuff is pretty okay. Pretty standard. I don't like the Bomb Strappers really. Pretty nice. Still gonna give this one a B plus. I'm not going to move it into A territory. I like it better than my deck, though. Alright, let's see what Mr. Hoken's got. This is the deck that he absolutely murdered me with. It was this Titan General man that did it. I kind of feel like it's ancient. And so looking at this now, um, I really kind of feel like he drew pretty lucky against me. And that's okay, that happens. But he does have some really great stuff. Tribute to the Gods is incredible. Smother's incredible. Ability Shift is fantastic. And the Titan General, when you can get it going, is amazing. Spell bridges are really nice too. I'm going to give this a B+. So there you go. Those are the deck grades. Thanks for watching, everybody, and enjoy the Super Bowl. I'm going to give you my Super Bowl pick, which is that I hope both teams lose. But I guess I'll be cheering for the Seahawks simply because I'm a Patriots fan and I hate Peyton Manning. There you go. Have a great day. See you, everybody.